Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn for the month of December. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so let me see. It seems like somebody has put up a wall. Now, I mean, it could be with the wall that it could be you behind that wall, or it could be somebody else, the other person behind the wall, and you're trying to get in. It could be preparing for something. You went behind the wall and you are in preparation for something, possibly a response to something you've done. Or this is them. I mean, I'm reading as if it's you, but remember, please, it could go the other way around. This could be setting boundaries. You may feel the need to protect yourself or what you have. You could be feeling defensive. You could be facing something that is very challenging. It could be that ego is involved with the peacock. It could also be you reflecting on what needs to go, what no longer serves you. You're reflecting on the past here with the card of the ghost. This is what haunts you from the past, unable to forget, remembering something, haunted by someone or a situation. It could be that you feel something is not over, and you are preparing for a response, possibly. Let's see. It could be that you are treading or navigating your way through some uncharted waters here, as I do have the navigator here. Stepping into something, you may have stepped into something that was unclear. You don't know where it was going to take you. But the coffer says that you've planted some seeds here. You've taken an action. Possibly you may have taken a stand. Yeah, because see, we have the Five of Swords here. The battle is over. A decision was taken. You're probably behind the wall, if this is you, or it's the other way around. This is somebody sitting stubbornly on a decision that they made. They've turned their back to the Empress. Maybe because they thought it was an illusion. See, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in this deck is not the same as the other Knight of Swords in the typical tarot. In this deck here, he's not impulsive. He's actually a helper. And what we see here is somebody coming in as a helper. Okay? And the Squire of Shields is also somebody who comes in bringing good news. But this is the false prophet, so what they're bringing to you, you would need to take a deeper look, because it's probably not true. And it sits on the card of fantasy. And she's looking over here at the false prophet, you see. And I also have fantasy here. So it's almost like the same two cards that are here in the center are at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Somebody felt restless about forward movement, going ahead with something. They may have been with the spider. The spider came out reversed. So they were very focused on something, digesting, waiting. They came up with a plan to move forward with something, and this could have been what happened. It could have been taking that stand. So they may have lost patience here, and maybe they didn't think it all the whole way through. They'd have lost patience and moved forward with something because, yeah, they took a stand. The power card is here on the Ten of Love, and the Ten of Love here is they took a stand because things were not as they appeared, or at least to them, okay? So it gives off the appearance of a family sitting down to dinner, sharing a cup, but somebody is looking away. Somebody's not participating. Card of Power. Owning your power, standing in or taking back your power. That's what you did, you or them. Somebody, perhaps, trying to bend you to their will, or trying to make you do something you didn't really want to do and you took a stand, something that went against your beliefs or you just felt wasn't right. Maybe you felt the story they were giving you was indeed a fantasy and you took a stand, possibly. Yeah, and so here we have, it was like, maybe you wanted to believe them, or maybe you still want to believe them. Maybe they come back and selling you a story. It feels like, because I have vision in reverse on the Last Judgment, so the Last Judgment is like a second chance. And the vision, this is having that awareness, which again tells me you may not have the right information. It can speak to when it is in the upright, changing something because you really need to, but it's in the reverse, so you're not making that change. Maybe you're giving forgiveness or offering forgiveness for whatever was done, because we see here the connection, the draw, the temptation. So something happened. Somebody may have been giving you a story, or they've done something. You digested it, took a stand against it because it felt wrong to you. But then they come back and they're giving you a story, and this card would tell you to take that deeper look. But you're very tempted. Two of Shields is looking back at, or looking at in your mind, looking at what you might lose, you know. There could be like a false sense of security with regards to this situation. You want to take a risk on this person. They've come back. Second chance. Here they are. They've come back. I feel like you don't really want to walk away from this. You want to take the risk, take the leap of faith, but the Lovers here would suggest that, and should you take it, well, it's more of a question that falls on this card, but it kind of leaves you thinking that, yes, I'll extend my hand, but the person probably would end up betraying you again. We have the snake on the tree, you see, slithering down the tree. So this person is already being tempted away. And see, that's the same snake. It's delivering the coin. So, do you take it? Or, will this person be tempted away again? Should you take the risk? Can you believe them? All these cups are empty, and you're afraid of what will fill them in the future. And so you are going inside, trying to find your answers, Should I stick it out? Can we work through the issues? You see, it's pouring rain on that Ten of Cups. Here is the Ten of Cups. There are issues in that relationship. Sorry, this card is pretty damaged, old, but I still love the deck. So, yeah, so things are just not the same here. This person here is not participating, and somebody has noticed. And so here we see the same card, really, Ten of Cups, right? And it's pouring rain. So we know that there are a lot of issues here. And you're going inside trying to find your answers, because I feel that you really want this to work. Yeah, and so there's a new opportunity that comes. I feel like you have the toads, and the snail. It's like a really delicate situation. It's very fragile. You've kind of withdrawn to try to heal. That's why you're behind the wall. There's something that you need to do, but you don't really want to do it. Okay. Let's look up here. We have the abyss. This is taking stock of where you are and what you truly desire. And it advises to look deeper beyond the surface of things, people, and see, that's what you should be doing. Whatever this person is telling you, you need to look deeper, because this is a false person. And so you have that message reappearing here. So you see, like here, you're behind that wall and you're waiting. Okay, you're in preparation because there's something you need to do, but you don't really want to do it. You don't like the action of having to do it. You could be feeling vulnerable and fragile when it comes to this situation, this person. I feel like you want to forgive them. You want to believe them. There's a lot of anxiety, worry, and despair. It's a card of isolation. So whoever whoever is behind that wall, who've isolated themselves and feeling alone. It could be a difficult choice that is ahead of you. And we see that with the toad, because you don't really, there's something you got to do, but you don't really want to do it. Most likely it involves a sacrifice or a loss that, and you're not sure if you're ready to lose this, And then we have the Apprentice. So this is with regards to something you've learned, or a plan or an idea that you have. There seems to be an energy of you being very careful or needing to be very careful. A fragile situation. Yeah. Yeah. Something has happened, words or action that caused a lot of damage. So you are there. They are coming. You are getting prepared. I think you know they're coming, and you know that there is something that you need to do with regards to this situation. You do not like the action of having to do it, because I feel like you're not ready to accept such a loss. So you will be tempted. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.